Hello everyone, welcome back to a video. I hope you're having a lovely day and enjoying yourself. Today we have a very different video. Well, it's not that different, but we're doing a build. And I'm really not very good at building, I think you can tell, but I haven't built in a while. Actually, I was building on Sunday, but apart from then I haven't built, before then I hadn't built in ages, so I attempted Lilsimsie's shell challenge, and it was like literally the biggest nightmare ever. It was I spent all day basically building this. I woke up at like 7 today. Oh my gosh, I woke up at 7 and it's 7 now. I think I finished about an hour ago. It took me a very long time because it's such a weird shape, and it's just I was almost in tears. Like it was just a very long, very stressful. I didn't even really take breaks either. I was just sat there trying to focus on what to do, and it was really a struggle because if you don't know what the shell challenge is or what I'm talking about, basically, Lilsimsie, she's a big YouTuber. Sorry, just to close my door. I'm closing it right now. Yeah, she's a big YouTuber. I'm pretty sure most Simmers know her, but yeah, she made this thing called a shell challenge. So basically, that was very weird. She built a box, and it's like often a very funky shape, and you have to try and make it into something. You can make it into like a house, maybe a community lot, something like that. Basically make it into anything you want, any style, but you just can't touch her walls. There's a big wall, you cannot touch her walls. And I didn't touch the walls, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It was quite stressful and very hard, but it was still really fun. And I tried to experiment with a lot of random different stuff that I don't normally use building, and I did landscaping, and I'm not very good at landscaping, as you can tell, but I'm kind of proud of it. I mean, it's obviously not great, but it's like it's something. I haven't landscaped in a while, so yeah. Also, I did it in a kind of weird order. Like I did the whole exterior first, basically, like the front of it. Like I did landscaping, and then the outside, and then I furnished it. And I don't know why, but I didn't record the backyard. Yeah, I didn't record me making the backyard for some reason. And actually no, it's probably because I said probably really weirdly. It's probably because I just didn't really do anything. I left the backyard blank because basically the house is like on a diagonal, and there's just like this weird corner piece. So basically the corner piece ended up basically almost touching. I said basically way too many times just, and yeah, the corner piece ended up I was about to say it again, almost touching the fence. So there's like really not that much space. Like I could have made the backyard bigger, but I'm really bad at doing backyards in The Sims, so I left it blank. Like it basically like looks like two triangles. So I mean, it doesn't look that strange that that was quite American that it is blank, but it's still kind of stupid looking, so just ignore the backyard. And also I've seen like a lot of entries on the gallery. Definitely don't think I'm gonna win, like the that was very weird noise. Oh yeah, there's no like, what's the phrase, yeah, there's not a chance I'm gonna win. Yeah, but I saw a lot of good ones on the gallery. Like everyone's so creative. People doing like modern ones and like suburbans, like the one I did, and they're all so cool. Like it's crazy how everyone can change this one shell and make it completely different. Like you wouldn't notice it. And yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it, and you guys can still do it because it like she's gonna tour them tomorrow, but I mean you can still do it after that. I've never done a shell challenge before, but I mean, you could probably even do any of her old shells if you want, just for fun. And I mean, who knows? You can do anything you want with it. It could just be building practice if you want. But yeah, it looks very fun. And yeah, this is my first shell challenge I've ever done of hers, and it was good. Yeah, I keep repeating myself. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it has been a rough day because basically I didn't sleep for some reason. I'll go through my whole like day basically yesterday. Well, that's kind of unnecessary. I'll just go through the night. So I like went to bath, and then I went to bed, and I watched Timothy Chalamet's sister's movies. Pauline Chalamet, she's very cool, and she stars in a lot of short films, and I was watching those before bed. And then I went to, that was around 9 or something, but then I went to watch Once Upon a Time like for the fourth time. It's a really, really good show. And I just thought, you know what, I'll rewatch because I haven't watched it in months. Which is, I mean, you really don't need to rewatch a show that many times, but I just felt like doing it again. But so yeah, I was on episode 1 and I fell asleep because I was kind of tired, but like, actually, I didn't feel that tired, but somehow I got to episode 3. Well, it said, I checked Netflix this morning, it said I was on episode 3, but I fell asleep during episode 1, and they're like 45 minutes each, so I got like, I think 30 minutes into episode 1, I fell asleep, and for some reason I woke up around like 6-ish? No, it must have been like 5, and then I was just like, my leg was itching and I was just uncomfortable, and then somehow I got back to bed. That leg itching part was completely unnecessary, I'm sorry. And then I woke up again at like 7, and that was when I actually probably woke up. I got ready I'm not going anywhere, but I mean I got ready to go downstairs, and I started recording the build, and then I had breakfast. Oh, my dad just got back from the shops because he got back from work and then he went to the shops, and we don't go out to the shops that much like most people, but yeah. He just bought some stuff, and then this is a very boring voice, so I'm really sorry, but yeah. After that I did the build, and it was just a nightmare. Like, I had a lot of fun doing it, but it was just very stressful. Like, it's such a weird shape, and it's all diagonal. And I tried something weird in the kitchen. I was looking up pictures for triangle kitchens because it was like a really different, like, I've never built it's like on a diagonal. I think I did it, and then it's just in a weird shape. So I looked up like triangle kitchen ideas on Google, and I found one. Like, most of the stuff that was coming was triangle islands, and I was like, that seems pretty cool. And I couldn't really figure out how to do it, so I just kind of made my own weird style island. It looks kind of funky, but it's kind of cool as well. And then if I could describe this whole house and building experience in one word, I'd describe it as funky, because it's kind of weird. It's definitely not how we normally build. And I spent like an hour or something doing the living room because I couldn't figure out how to get it into the right shape, because normally in my builds I'll have like the front door, a small room, and then like another room that leads to the my voice sounded very shaky just then, and then like a yeah, like a corridor basically that leads to the living room. That's because that's like what I have in my house, so I don't know, I feel weird building with just the front door and then it goes straight into, like, as soon as you open the front door there's just a room there. But then like the way I had laid it out was that was where the living room had to be, so it was really weird, and I was really struggling for where like to put it, because I don't know why it was making me uncomfortable, but like as soon as you walk in you just see a living room, and then there was like a corner, like diagonal piece on one of the walls, so like I couldn't put the chair down properly, and it was just very stressful, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I just decided, no, I'm not going to do it in this room, and I just found another room. It was kind of smaller, so that was kind of sad. I had to make it smaller, but then I turned that space into like an office or something. Oh my gosh, an office and a dining room. That was not that difficult, but yeah, that's what I did with that space. And then I did like 2 kids' beds. Altogether, this has been a funky build. I keep repeating myself. I don't know what else to say. This is a very long voiceover and a very long video, so I'm sorry I have to sit through it. But hopefully I'll be able to cut some of it. I did record some bits, and I'm cutting some bits out because I mean it's just too long. And I think what else was I gonna say? Yeah, there's like 2 rooms and like a parent room, and I imagine her like it's a mum who lives with her daughter. Just because I don't know why the upstairs is kind of small, so I couldn't, like, it's a double bed but it's like against the wall, and apparently your Sims don't scoot, so it's only for one person and their kid, so it's like I don't know, I just imagine a single mom who's an artist with her daughter. So I made a whole backstory and everything, and when I was building this I was listening to it's gonna be a very long time, well it felt like a really long time, but I think I watched like 2 it did take me a long time. I watched like 2 streams, Vic Seller streams, Animal Crossing, very good. And then I watched I listened to Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. It's a very good album by the Arctic Monkeys, one of my favorite bands. You should definitely listen to it. And then I listened to all of Hamilton, and it was very good. I've listened to it so many times, but it just gets better every time. And I mean, as if this whole thing wasn't just emotional enough, building a crazy shell build challenge, which was kind of stressing me out. I just listened to Hamilton on top of it, and I just started crying. Like, I cried at so many points in Hamilton because I'm a weenie. I cry at everything. But yeah, you should definitely listen to Hamilton. I'm not gonna say anything about the plot, but yeah, I was just crying a lot. And basically my Sims game is in like, I think most people play like this. Like I normally play with it like in a windowed mode, but I played with it full screen, so like this is kind of confusing, but it's not that confusing, but like like I couldn't click on Chrome basically, and I was listening to on Chrome, so like I was going to listen to another musical, but like this is not making much sense, but it would have been difficult for me to come out of The Sims and then just put on another musical, and then I had to like stop recording and then go back to recording, so it would have just been difficult. So I had to listen to, like, I couldn't just listen to one video and then pick a video next, so I had to keep listening to like long things, and I didn't get to pick another musical. But if I did, probably would have listened to Six or Heathers, which I would definitely recommend you listen to. And also after this, I got to play Sims with my sister, which was really fun. I was teaching her basically how to make a sim. Like, we used to play Sims together all the time. Like, when I first got the Sims, I got it for Christmas, like 2015, I think. I was about to say what year I was in, but that would have been a mistake, 'cause then you know what year I'm in now. But it was like, I think it was 2015, yeah. I got it at that point, and then yeah, I got it for Christmas, and I was playing it on Christmas night. I was being very antisocial. I got in trouble for it because my computer back then was really bad, and it just was like it shut down at any point. So I was just trying to get it to, because it was like always overheating. So I was trying to get it to like work, like install it, and then it took like 3 hours to install or something, and my computer wouldn't even stay on for like 3 hours. So it was very frustrating. And then I almost cried because it was just not working. I was trying to, like, I was so excited to get the Sims, and I was trying to install it, and it was just not working. So that was a mess. But then yeah, when I finally like started playing, I played it, like I made my family in The Sims first. I think that's what most people do, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, I made my family in The Sims, and it was really fun. My sister, me and my sister both had boyfriends, and she, for some reason, just didn't want to be patient. She just cheated her relationship with her Sims boyfriend, and then for some reason, like, they couldn't get married. Like, we aged ourselves up to like young adults, and they wouldn't get married for some reason, and it was a whole dilemma because like I had done it the natural way. I just let my Sims fall in love, but she wanted to cheat it, and then it just wouldn't work. We were looking up all types of things that were going wrong, and it was just like we couldn't find out we couldn't find out a solution, and it was just a mess. So we had to basically delete that Sim and start over. And then it was kind of sad, but he was called Kevin, and it was just a weird situation. But yeah, also, what was I saying? Yeah, we played with my family, and then yeah, so she doesn't know how to play Sims, kind of, and she refused to do a build. Like I said, why don't you try and build something? And she was like, no, I'm gonna do it bad. And I was like, no, we'll be fine, you can do it. And she was like, no, I'm not gonna build. So she just did a Kaz, and hopefully I'll force her into recording a voice. Well, not force her, but I'm gonna ask her to, and yeah, hopefully she can be on the video again, because we did the podcast together, which was really fun, and most people seem to like it. So maybe yeah, hopefully she'll do another video with me soon, especially seeing as we're stuck together. And yeah, well, I didn't even describe her making a sim. Yeah, basically she was really struggling. Like, she knows how to play The Sims, but for some reason she was just having a very hard time. Like, she couldn't get like the Sim to look the way she wanted, and I normally have the same face on basically every single one of my Sims. It's kind of an issue, but she like just used the Sim, like she basically made over the Sim that she had, and she was like, you know, kind of weird Sim because she was a randomized Sim, and then she managed to make her look good, but then she just like, oh, and she insulted my CC, which I took great offense to, because I love my CC collection. I think, in my opinion, it's very good. It has very, like, nice stuff. Most stuff I would wear. Actually, most stuff I'm not confident enough to, but, some of the stuff I would wear, and then I put on one of my favorite shirts. I was like, oh, why don't you put this on your sim? And she's like, ooh, yikes. Like, she just didn't like any of the stuff I had. And then I showed her one of my Sims I made before, which is the video, like, tomorrow. And she was just like, okay, well. And, oh, I made this sim. I've used this hair twice in my Kaz's, like in the past 3 weeks or something. Yeah, I've used this hair quite a lot. And it's one of my favorite hairs. It's the one I used on the 80s lookbook sim. Yeah, her like the hair in the thumbnail, that's the one. She like hates that hair for some reason. She saw like I put it on my sim when we were playing Sims together like last week, and I put it on her and she was like, ooh, yikes, I don't like that hair. And I was like, wow, it's literally one of my favorites. I put it on the cast like last week and she was like, oh well, it's not great. And I don't know why. We have different tastes, but I mean, I feel like everybody can agree. It's pretty cute hair. And that's kind of what my hair looks like now. I update because I did try and cut my own fringe. Almost said bangs there. No, I'm not American. But yeah, I tried to cut my own fringe. Didn't go well at all. And I've had my hair in like two braids for a bit now, like since then. And now, yeah, I took it out like yesterday, and my hair was no, I took it out. Yeah, I took it out yesterday. My hair was very fluffy. Like I haven't even braids for like it wasn't that long. Like it was a week, but I mean these days I've been feeling very long, so it felt like ages since I'd seen my hair. And then I took it out, and it was really, really big, like a lot bigger than I remembered. And yeah, I brushed it out, but it was still pretty curly because I just taken it out of braids, and it looked kind of fun. It looked kind of cool. It looks like the hair, basically the CC hair in the video, but just a lot like wider, and it was really funny, and it was like bouncing when I walked. It was really fluffy, and someone was just talking really loudly. Sorry. Yeah. Also, I don't know what they were doing, but someone like around like 8 or 9 this morning. It was like I don't know. It was like I don't know how to describe my house, but it's basically like a flat. So I live on like the second floor, but we have 2 floors. So then I don't really know how to describe it, but it's basically like a flat. And yeah, someone was like I was on basically my downstairs, but it's like the second floor, so I'm pretty high up. But then I could still hear like I'm not describing this very well, but someone was like closing the door to their car, but it was so loud, like you can hear it from two like I don't know, stories are bigger than floors, right? You know what? I wanted to be an architect before, but I'm clearly don't know very much about buildings. But yeah, I'm like, what is even? I don't know what the word is, but like I was downstairs. I don't make any sense in these videos, and it's really bad. I'm really sorry, but yeah, the point is they were being very loud, and it was annoying, and it was hurting my ears. And yeah, this voiceover, luckily, is basically finished. I haven't done a voiceover this long in a very long time, and I'm very sorry that you had to sit through all of it. But I mean, oh, that was a different accent. Oh my gosh! I hope you all enjoyed the video and have a lovely day. Oh, this is a really bad intro. I don't know why I can't just form a sentence, but yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I love you guys all a whole lot. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed, and see you all tomorrow for another video. Goodbye, everyone.